We talked to the Renaissance Network, really had a sense of confidence that you all knew a lot that we could learn from, and that you all knew a lot that would help us pick the right person for the role we were looking at.
The Renaissance Network's team helps us think critically. You challenge us on our job description and our criteria and our, how we're thinking about what's the right fit for the organization. And I think that really close partnership results in more confidence around when we do make an offer. We feel really confident that this person is going to be the right fit.
Both the hard and the soft factors that I find you bring, the process that you put people through enables us to compare them with others and to re-examine our expectations for the attributes that are going to be most important to us.
And to see how many people you have to reach out to in the first place, like 1,000 or so, or whatever it may be, to get to the point where I'm talking with the 4 or 5 I'm talking with. It's one, surprising, but it's also validating that, well, I couldn't have done that. And these 4 or 5 that are here are very solid. They want to be here and they're worth my time.
The management of the entire process, they do an outstanding job. The candidate report that they provide, the weekly calls that kind of keep you focused, even the assessment.
What I learned in the process is that I have to be just as diligent as you and your team are being diligent.
Your leadership in keeping your team alive to the purpose makes it a very positive process. And I'd say it's been an utter pleasure to see the spirit that you've infused your team with.
The timeliness, the thoroughness, how you use the personality assessments to get the right fit for the job. It's really been a really good experience for me.
Your candidate profile, both on their experience, the questions and interview that they went through with you on the front end, made me feel like anyone that they were bringing was really well vetted and worth my time to talk about.
You and your team do a great job at giving the background of the individuals and what do you find to be the positives, what are the areas that we should probably hone in on and want to make sure we inspect.
TRN does an incredible job of understanding the market, understanding the kind of what your organization provides, the type of hiring profile that you're looking for, which is obviously very, very different for each organization.
You're willing to dialogue, push back. You can have that conversation with me. And then you can both convince me when I may not be seeing it, and you can be convinced to not just push hard and sell something that may not be a good fit. That's what you want from someone. You want good advice, a willingness to dialogue, and not just what you want to hear.
And to me, it all comes down to fit, personally, professionally, and that upfront thoroughness was really appreciated because I think a lot of the questions and time that we spent together on the front end really paid off to really get a sense of who I am, who the Demco team is, and what candidate would plug into our world really well.
You make us better. I really do feel like that partnership makes me better as a hiring manager, makes me better as a person to support the onboarding of the right candidate, and makes me better with even candidates that we turn down.
I really felt like I was part of the process with you and not looking from the outside in. I feel like it's part of the family, and that we'll be able to continue working together in the future.